at the same time?
No, you don't have. Oh, we can look at this one.
That one up there.
Yeah. There's one of them. You did that one when, last year? 2 years ago?
3 years ago.
That one was 3 years ago you did.
That's the one from the Altamont Fair.
Uh-huh.
It was,
Oh, you've only taken, no, you've had it longer than 3 years done. You've taken it to the fair more than that.
oh, I'm thinking of that, the other one.
Yeah.
The one from Ulster County
Uh-huh.
that I got for my birthday.
Well, that was the one from Ulster County. That's your birthday, Lynn.
Yeah.
That's number 4 that you finished.
That's the one from Danny Ryan.
Uh-huh. And this is the Richmondville Lynn.
Right.
Actually used here in Richmondville.
Number 1205.
Was that the actual license plate on one of the Lynn's here in Richmondville?
No.
So tell me, you've rebuilt 5 Lynn's now, right? You've got at least 2 more you want to do.
2 more wooden cab ones, yeah.
Oh, you got a metal cab you want to do too?
Time and weather permitting, yeah.
Wow. So you want to do have at least 7 Lynn's. You're going to have more Lynn's than God. So tell me about the first Lynn that you rebuilt.
The first one was that 1924 that's up in the corner.
Okay, I'll go get shots of that in a minute. But this is a 19 what?
This one is 1928.
Uh-huh. So that was your number first one. What's the second one you did?
The second one was the one from that I sent back to Sullivan County, that I traded, redoing that one for the 2 other Lynn's that they give me.
So you got 3 Lynn's from Sullivan County. You've rebuilt how many of those 3 Lynn's from Sullivan County?
1.
1. That's the one you gave back to Sullivan County?
Right.
So you have 2 more in the barn to rebuild of those.
Right.
One of them's a side dumper?
No. One is the one I want to do next from Narrowsburg, and the side dumper is right over back of the shovel.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see the steering wheel to it.
Yep. It's the second one over.
Uh-oh, look at there. There's the steering wheel to one of the Lynn's. Now that's how badly they are when he starts out.
You can see the front end of one there, the wheel and the frame.
Right. So that's how bad these Lynn's are when Charlie starts to rebuild them.
There's not much left.
Not much. But here's what the end product usually looks like. Something like this. This is Charlie's last one. Okay, now we talked about the Sullivan County ones. What other ones have you rebuilt?
The one from Ulster County that Danny Ryan gave me,
Uh-huh.
which is that one right up there.
Danny
They had 2 of them.
Danny had an accident a couple years ago and passed away. But before that, he gave Charlie this tractor here. This is Charlie's birthday Lynn. Boy, that's a nice looking Lynn, ain't it? I like the tires on that one. Okay, so how many Lynn's is that now? And this is the one next out that you did, right?
Right. This is the one from the Altamont Fair.
Oh no, this is not the next one. Next one you did. You did this one. What number? What 3 or 2?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3.
That was number 3 that you rebuilt, the Altamont Fair one.
Yes.
And so he took it to the Altamont. The Altamont Fair gave it to you, right?
No, I bought it from him.
Oh, you bought it from him and said that you would
Bring it back.
bring it back for him to show at the fair. And you did that for a while, but they haven't asked for it lately, right?
They've asked, but I haven't been able to get it there handily.
Oh, okay. Did they ask this year?
Yes, they did.
Did you say, well, I'll bring it if you can pay for it getting there?
No, the guy was here with the flatbed, but we couldn't get it loaded.
Why not?
I don't know. It just didn't happen.
Oh. You couldn't drive it on there? It didn't want to drive on there?
No. His ramps were so bent.
Oh, it had to do with his ramps.
I gotta get new pins in here.
Uh-huh.
I got just temporaries.
You gotta make new pins other than bolts, right?
Yeah.
Something that looks more like the original.
Yep.
Which will be probably something like that piece of iron there you got in your hand, huh?
Right.
And that keeps the gate from open.
Right.
Now you saw that Linn that was out in California that some guy talked about on my YouTube channel, and you was saying that Linn didn't have a
Tailgate.
no tailgate on it, so it wasn't a complete and finished Linn, now was it?
No. It was in a museum, the big museum out there.
So, what's the wood on the side of this that you used here? You used somebody's decking, huh?
That was the porch deck, yeah.
Wow, nice. That'll take a while to erode. Yes, it will. I know, I'm making you not think about what you're doing here.
Yeah.
So did we talk about all the 5 Linns you rebuilt?
Yep.
Okay. So you have like, how many, if you wanted to rebuild all the Linns that you have parts for, could you rebuild?
Probably about a dozen.
Wow. So if you live long enough, you might have a dozen Linns?
Yeah. I've got what's left of a dozen of them.
So tell me something. When it comes to rebuilding like it's not electronics on these things, but the old ignition systems, how do you do that?
They have magnetos.
Uh-huh. And so how do you get the magnetos and rebuild them?
Well, basically, what I've had to do is take them all apart, clean them up, and you can't get parts for them anymore.
So you rebuild them yourself?
So I just take other parts that are close and make them work.
So you have your own little magneto shop?
Yes, I do, down cellar.
Uh-oh, we're gonna take this one for a little spin around the block. it in a shed, right back where it came from, in its little house. That's the one? Yeah. Well, it's not too bad, huh? Just screaming out. Huh? Boy, it idles nice, don't it? Yeah. Was this engine running when you got it?
Huh?
Was this engine running when you got it?
No.
Tell me about this engine.
It's a Waukesha engine. 650 cubic inch.
And what was wrong with the engine?
Needed a valve job. Needed the rings were set up so there was no compression. That was basically what was wrong. The bearings in the bottom was all good.
Look at that old carburetor, huh? Is that the carburetor? Boy, that's an old different kind of like carburetor, huh? Look at that carburetor. Look at that. That's really cool. Now we're just going to let it run out of gas, which will keep it running longer than anything else. Keep the gas out of the carburetor so it doesn't get yucked up.
Took 2 years.
2 years to redo this one. 2 years of hard work. And there she goes. She ran out of gas. Just like you want them to. You don't want no extra fuel in that carburetor to yuck up that carburetor. So let's go take a little bit of what you're going to do, what you got to do here. So this is the front end of a Linn. And the back end, you still got in some kind of shape there. This one's probably missing most of the front end. They probably used the engine and so maybe for a ski lift or something, huh, Charlie?
Lord knows they took it out to put in another one or something, probably. The place I got these three, there was 4 of them there.
Uh-huh.
And the guy was a road builder, and he used them up, is what he did.
He used them till there wasn't nothing left. But there's a steering wheel. Well, here's another Lynn. You wouldn't know it.
This one here is the one that has the box on the tip sideways.
Uh-huh.
And it has what they called an outrigger seat that went out here, so you could drive it sitting on a seat, backing up.
Uh-huh. Instead of having to sit out the door like you just did.
Right.
That way it'd be easier to dump. It's hard to see in there.
That's the one I tend to like to do next.
Oh, so this is your next one.
That one is the one from Narrowsburg.
Lynn Crossing. Right? We're at the Lynn Crossing, and that's for sure. Okay, what Lynn is this, Charlie?
This one is the 1924. That's the first one I did.
First Lynn you redid, huh? Look at that. It's got wooden tires, wooden spokes. It's hard to see in here. Wow, I can actually see. I can't believe this. This camera is shooting 1.5 lux. Wow, look at that. We ain't got much more than 1.5 lux in here. That's something more. You ever show this one anywhere, Charlie?
That goes over to Gallutville usually.
You gonna take it over there this year?
One of them, I don't know which one yet.
Gallutville come get it for you?
No.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's a tool chest. That's the Lynn tool chest, huh?
Yep.
I bet you won't find that in that kind of condition on any Lynn anywhere.
Nope.
Check it out, Charlie. Wow. That's all original tools for the Lynn?
Well, this is a Linn rear end wrench. And this pair of nippers and that wrench came with it, and this one did.
So this one still was in some kind of shape when you got it, Charlie?
No.
No. So how were all the wrenches? How did you find the wrenches when they came with them?
They were in the back of the seat.
Oh, okay.
And the rest of them I got at auctions. This is a 4-cylinder Waukesha.
Waukesha?
Waukesha.
4-cylinder Waukesha, huh?
Yep.
So this is one of the first engines they made? And there's one of the, I bet you had to rebuild that.
That's a Magneto, yeah.
You had to rebuild that one, huh?
Yep.
But that would have been one that would have actually went with this engine?
Yep. It was missing. This was missing, and this was missing. And I got them off another Linn engine that was on a sawmill.
Wow.
But
Is that something they used a lot of Linn engines for, sawmills?
Yep.
That and ski thingies?
Ski tows, yep. Any
So-
kind of a power plant.
Uh-huh. Oh, what's this Linn here, Charlie?
This one here is
A metal cab, huh?
1946 metal cab, yeah. All metal. Box and cab both.
Look at that. You're going to have problems finding glass for this, huh, Charlie?
I made some already.
Oh, yeah? How about the doors? You going to be able to redo these doors, Charlie?
When the time comes, I suppose we'll make something.
We'll make something, right?
They tore them off because it's too hot to work with them in the summertime.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Check that Linn out, huh? All steel. That rear end ain't going to run away anytime soon, is it, Charlie?
This one's got a Hercules engine in it.
It does? A Hercules engine. Whoop.
The tires are too big.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, ain't that something? You have a hard time getting in this one.
Yeah.
You have to take the tires off to see the engine.
Just like the new cars, you got to take the fender well out to get the spark plugs out.
Yeah, ain't that something? Ooh, here's another wooden one.
That's the 1936.
This one's got to be redone yet.
That's the town of Springfield.
Now, if you don't do the side dump, this is the next one you want to do?
No,
No?
this one runs fine like it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Check it out. He just got to do a little bit of beauty work on this one. It runs fine. Well, you was lucky to get this one running, huh, Charlie? I mean, already running.
Yeah. We just worked on the engine and everything else was fine. Needed tires. This is a 1941. That was the town of Otegos.
This is right before they went to metal cabs, huh?
No, you could get them either way.
That one's not too bad a shape either, huh, Charlie?
No, that one runs good. In fact, that's probably the best run one of all of them.
What kind of engine's that?
That's a Hercules, 935 cubic inch. It loves gasoline.
It loves gasoline. Unluckily, we don't love gasoline anymore.
No.
What's this one here, Charlie?
This one was the town of Hamden's.
Another metal cab, huh?
Yeah.
Well, so you do have metal doors already.
Yeah, I got a couple extras, but I don't know if they'll fit for sure or not. We got patterns anyway.
Very cool. Well, look here. What's that? A snow shovel.
That's a Shaw Dual.
A Shaw Dual. Dual with the Shaw. Tana Cartwright.
Yep, that's.
I guess we know where that one came from.
Yep, that's got a diesel engine in it.
Wow, diesel. Have you redone any diesels yet?
No,
Think that diesel runs?
this one doesn't. No,
No.
there's one down there that does.
Well, you got another diesel down there that does?
Yeah, there's the one I want to do next.
If you don't do the side dumper.
Yeah,
What's this one here?
it's just it had a 4-cylinder in it, but I'll probably put a 6 in because that's what I got. This was the town of Narrowsburg.
Did you take the engine out? Or is the engine?
No, it was. That's the way I got it.
Oh, it didn't have no engine in it? And that's what they had for the engine thingy when you got it?
No, we put that on. There's an engine setting in there, but it's all bad.
Ooh, look at this Linn. This is what year is this Linn?
This is the 1946 or 47 diesel.
Wow, this one runs, huh?
Yep.
Check that one out.
That was the town of Calicoon.
Calicoon town, huh? And all these only do 12 miles an hour?
Well, if you push them. They don't do over that.
Wow, look at this monster here.
That's the 1933
1933 Linn.
town of Plainfield.
And you can see what this was used for. Jesus mama. I wouldn't want to be in the snow in front of that. Look at that. That's 2-car snow. That just does the whole road. So you better not be coming the other way.
It'll plow 21 feet wide.
21 feet wide. Wow. This one's been redone?
No, it runs. We've got it running, but we've plowed snow with it before.
Whee! Look at that, huh? That's another monster. Wow.
That weighs 13 tons, just like that.
13 tons, just like that, huh? Wow. I'm going to have bad dreams tonight. But Charlie, he has good dreams about this stuff. Thank you very much for your tour.
You're welcome.
Now, all your friends on YouTube who you've never met are going to be extremely happy. seeing what you're going to be doing for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And then some.
Yeah. Well, I can't take them with me. They're too darn heavy.
Yeah, I know. That's going to be one hell of a big grave if it is. But since you do the cemetery, I guess you can have as big a grave as you want, right? You are the president.
That'll help, probably.
Yeah, that will probably help. Okay, thank you so much.